as part of measures to sensitize the general public and eradicate irregular migration in Edo State, and also part of their transparency and accountability policy. Edo State Migration Agency (EDMA), in collaboration with International Organization for Migration (IOM), has held another conference in Esan North Uromi, Edo State. BTV News' Pelumi Mukoro, who was at the conference, reports that the conference is to inform stakeholders and agencies on the action plan of EDMA for 2025 and also to work IOM to ensure safe migration for Edo State people. The report.
The conference, which held at Esan Northeast Local Government, Uromi, Edo State, had in attendance stakeholders and agencies involved in migration such as NAPTIP, Pathfinders Justice Initiatives, JDPC Uromi, Migrant Resource Center, Advocacy for Support and Inclusion Initiatives, Women and Girls Initiative, Society for the Empowerment of Young Persons, amongst others, and representatives of traditional leaders, His Royal Highness Izebokia Egwalona, IJP, the Onogi of Okalo Igwebe Local Government. In a remark, representatives of International Organization for Migration (IOM), Mrs. Ramat Asemota, and Edo State Migration Agency, Edma Dr. Nkechi Mebuze, welcomed everyone to the conference and stated the purpose of the conference and also emphasized the need for collaboration between government and stakeholders to combat irregular migration.
That are working in the migration space so that you know what it is you are not doing well and how best you can get it out of that. Thank you.
Speaking on Edo State Migration Agency Action Plan during a presentation and interactive session with stakeholders, Dr. Nkechi Mebuze stated the vision and mission of EDMA with the 6 pillars of the agencies, which are rehabilitation and reintegration, advocacy and communication, investigation and law enforcement, safe migration, safe and voluntary return, and data and research, and the target audience and the time frame for each of them.
Where they want to go, are they really needed there? Kind of thing that is needed in that country. Is it one of the things I want to go and do? So if it's not what you want to go and do, and you are not needed there, instead of going there to start seeking for asylum and all those kind of things, it is better one is properly guided so that when you are moving, you know where you are going, and yes, you won't move with any fear or favor, because we all know that at some point irregular migrants can become an irregular migrant. So to avoid all of this, Edo State is working so hard to see that this whole thing is a thing of the past.
Participants had the opportunity to ask questions around diaspora, data compilation, public awareness, and others. Thereafter, stakeholders were divided into 3 groups to discuss topics on gender, environmental sensitivity, and migration trends, and to also present the report.
Every government parastatal agency, there must be minimum of 35% female presence to spread rules for both sexes in those organizations.
They say it takes a village to raise a child, right? Which means it also takes a village to make a person feel accepted in that community.
Pamper their victims, projecting wrong intention to be right.
Commending Edo State Migration Agency and International Organization for Migration for the conference, some stakeholders acknowledge how the conference has enlightened them in so many ways. The facilitator, Dr. Nkechi Mebuze, also highlighted the main purpose of the meeting.
Then today we are in Uromi for a stakeholders meeting to look at the Edo State Migration Agency work plan for the year 2025. It has been a very useful experience, and I must say I commend the Managing Director of EDMA for this innovation.
This first day has been really insightful and really engaging. So far, we have really discussed on how we can engage the private sector to do more, and also engage the Ministry of Health, because they are really important if we are talking about the reintegration and rehabilitation of returnees within the community.
So I believe by the end of this program, we would have a very holistic approach to combating human trafficking in Edo State, and all the partners can work together, collaborating together and working towards one goal. I also say thank you to Edma and IOM for putting this program together.
Direction, as we all know, the state always takes the lead, and to be a leader, you have to welcome some corrections, some inputs, observations, and things like that to be able to be in place, do better for your people, because We are just here to serve the citizens of Edo State.
The Edma Conference with stakeholders in Uromi is a 3-day program. Belumi Mokoro reporting for BTV News.